1,
So
go!
type shit, because that's all the type of all of this part of creative, you know what I'm saying? So stuff is gonna be man.
So it's Fusion Radio, man. Brian Stinson, 1TS Keys, man. The guests keep coming in. What I love about this next guest is, man, me and him connected at the MetaFresh event that I got an opportunity to celebrate my 20-year anniversary of graduating from Columbia College, Chicago. Me and him connected, man. Man, can I tell you, I met so many amazing artists, and we've been sharing the interviews on our Friday show, man, and everything. We got one last batch to share artists, but man, you came up to me, man, we had a really dope conversation. And man, I definitely want to have you in the studio, man, and everything. His name is Solid 3000, man, or Solid 3 Cat, man, in the building.
What's the word? You know what I'm saying? I'm low key geek, I ain't gonna lie, I'm geek, bro.
Yeah, man. So, man, like, shout out, man, because you're a Columbia College Chicago student right now, man.
Sure.
Shout out what lured you to Columbia College Chicago, and what's the experience has been like so far?
I mean, Columbia, it's been raw, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's just the experience and different opportunities that I had got from Columbia, like meeting you and different open mics that just exposing myself and stuff like that, man. Yeah, I just got that exposure from, everybody, and, meeting different people, like, shout out 180 Mindset and, Braylon Anari, and, a couple more people like Ken Bernard and stuff like that. Like, shout out everybody that I met at Columbia, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do audio arts. I went there for sound engineering. I wanted to be more, instead of just being an artist, I wanted to be more deep into into the whole, music industry, not just, me just exposing myself as an artist. So by me taking that role of trying to be like an engineer, I just want to expand more on that and do artist, my artist stuff, so.
That's what's good, man. So, talk about, man, like, what actually got you inspired to want to be, associated with music, man? What was it, man? Was it a person? Was it someone you were around that was doing something that you like, I think I can do that?
I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been born, I can't really say born into it, but my parents, like, my mom and my dad, my mom being a singer, and my dad being a DJ, like, I've been around music since I was a kid, and being around like local Chicago artists and underground artists, them doing their own thing and, putting their grind on, like, seeing it as a kid, like, I was, amazed by it, like, by different people. And it wasn't even in Chicago too, it was just like in Memphis and, different areas with, within my parents' connections and stuff like that. But I was like, enthused in it. I was like really living with it, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. So like, what year did you really you sat down and you like, alright, I'm gonna take music seriously?
I'd say definitely like my freshman year in high school. I ain't gonna lie. I had like I went to my youth center. My shout out Gary Coleman. I went to the youth center, and it's a studio in the youth center. And I just went into the studio and met this guy named Corey, and I had hopped on a song with a little kid named Wes, and it was called Foreign Drip. I do not recommend playing that. It's on SoundCloud still because it got little plays and whatever, and on YouTube, but I recommend not playing it, you know what I'm saying? But when I saw him, like, the kid came up to me, he was like, you wanna hop on this song? I'm like, yeah, and it was a little cover of Playboi Carti. I think he's Foreign Drip, and we just twisted in our own little way, and I just, that's when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see how it's gonna kick off, you know what I'm saying? And when I dropped it, low-key, I did the kid bogus. I just didn't know if he was allowed to be put on, all platforms like SoundCloud and stuff like that. So I just, cut his little part. I didn't want to try to be bogus for real, but just cut his part and just put my stuff on SoundCloud and YouTube for the time being. And now I went to school and I told people about it, and people gonna hate, you know what I'm saying? So I just took that and like motivated, I was like, I'm gonna just, keep doing it, because I really like put my words to a beat. It's a good combo to me. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, cool. So like, when the people, like for a person that's never heard your music, don't know nothing about you, where you come from, what you done been through, none of that. Like, describe to the people, like, if they was to hear one of your songs for the first time, like one of your songs that you do recommend listen to, like, what do you bring to the table? Like, what would they be in store for?
I say like my whole catalog, I'm a mix, you know what I'm saying? I can be low, I can be high. I got like different songs, like I got like 2 good little melody songs, little sad songs called Damage Plan and Stress Reliever. And then I just dropped the EP, which is called The Nonchalant Kid, and I was being like bringing hype into it, you know what I'm saying? You know, being like that person that don't care about what people say and just, you know, putting, you know, what I'm saying in my music. So I'm a mix, I'm a like jack of all trades, to be honest.
A jack of all trades. I like that though, because you always supposed to know, if you don't know a lot, you're supposed to know a little about a lot. Mm-hmm. So I like that you said a jack of all trades. So we got a couple of songs from you today. Mm-hmm. We got a couple of songs in from you today. So first song we got is Ruthless, and then the other song we got is Stress Reliever. So which song you want to hear first?
I want to play Stress Reliever. I'll let the little low tone, you know, gravitate, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so before we get into Stress Reliever, tell us about Stress Reliever. Like, how did that come about? Like, what was your process and like, what was your head when you put that together?
Man, I want to get into details, but I don't want to get into details.
Don't say too much.
Yeah. I mean, I say the scenario of the situation. I was in the studio with my homie, and you know, a shorty was in my line, and she was just, you know, bothering me on some goofball stuff. I ain't know. Yeah. And I just was like, geez, you know what I'm saying? So I just came out with that song, and it was like more of like someone having trust issues about you, or you just had trust issues about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But it was more like how I was feeling at that time, and I want people to relate to that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
For sure. So it's your boy YTS, man. We finna go ahead and get into this Stress Reliever, man. With my boy Sabo 3000. You know, it's your boy YTS Keith and Brian standing on Fusion Radio. We'll be right back. Okay. I see you bringing some heat. You bringing some heat to the party. Miami. No Miami.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I want the Heat to win no Miami.
Bro.
We ain't on that right now.
I want Butler to get that ring so bad.
Man, they don't understand that. My homie, they don't understand. I told that the same thing. I'm like, man, he was with us at one point. I just want him to get a ring. It ain't about the Miami Heat. It's about him.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie, Jamal Murray cold though. Jamal Murray like one of my top 5. I ain't gonna lie, like heavy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That boy definitely been wild. He deserved that too though.
Bro.
Especially after he caught that injury and he had to sit out them 2 years.
For sure.
He definitely deserved it. But to get back to you though, I ain't gonna lie. So I like that style though. Like, see, one thing about it, like me personally, when it comes to the Chicago artists that come up here, I don't like when the people come up here and they do a certain thing. What I mean by that is they bring them songs that's all about like shooting and killing and moving this and like don't get me wrong, like I know that's the culture and that's what goes on in the city and stuff like that. I don't want that.
Yeah. I mean, I bring it here and there sometimes, like, it depends on the beat for real. Like, you know, when you, like, listen to a beat, if you hear that, like, drill beat or something like that, you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I can see why, you know, they be like that, but it ain't cause for that all the time, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, at a certain point it should be like changed a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then it's like, you know, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Like, if every bar is about a different gun or how you shooting at somebody or you doing this, doing that, like, every song though, like, you gonna do this every song, like you ain't gonna talk about nothing else but just hitting somebody block doing it. Nobody wanna hear that, bro.
Yeah, and that's how you get caught up too. Man.
That's how you put yourself in those situations and stuff like that. So like, with your style of music, like what really made you wanna like go that route though? Cause you know, there's so many different ways. Like I was telling the first guest, like there's no blueprint on how to make music. So like, what made you wanna go about your music like that?
Like I said, like I believe like sometimes when I hit a beat, like the way how I heard that pianos on the, you know, on the beat, I'm like, yeah, I gotta go like some, you know, smooth on some Juice WRLD stuff, like, you know, harmonize with my stuff. So, you know, I try my best, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the best singer like my OG, but I just, you know, dibble or dabble in some little auto-tune on some T-Pain stuff, and you know what I'm saying? You know, I had to do what I had to do.
Teddy Pain.
Bro.
I feel you though, definitely. So like, when you really be sitting in the studio coming up with your music though, like what's your process like? How do you need your studio session to be? Because everybody's studio session don't be the same, you feel me? That's why certain people come out there with a million songs and certain people come out one song.
Yeah, I mean, certain studio sessions, like I sometimes I need to be with my guys, man. That's again, you know what I'm saying? That's my group right there. Sometimes I need to be with them, you know, they help me sometimes, you know, how to say stuff differently, how to, you know, put stuff in different ways. So, you know, sometimes being with them, but also like I got a little joint at my crib, so I be in my room just like listening to beats like non-stop. Even when I'm going to work or on the train, I just listen to beats non-stop. So it's like when I'm at the crib, I listen to beats, I find like a rhythm, I follow the tempo, the 808s or, you know, the hi-hats, and I just, you know, groove with that and then see what, you know, flow I want to take. So,
you didn't got to that point in your career. You didn't. It seemed like to me you didn't get to that point like me when you listen to beats just to listen to beats.
Hell, bro.
I didn't got to that point too though. I just be listening to beats like they music though, like just listen to them, cause like it's something I be having to explain to my homie and like us as artists, we don't look at music how they look at it. Yeah, it's like it's totally different though. Like especially like when you start breaking songs down, cause you know like people like us, we artists, so we just sat down and made 1,000 songs, so we know the process of making a song. So it's like the different little points and the different little things that come with making a song, we start appreciating them more. So it's like just sitting and listening to a beat, like somebody else that don't make music be like, oh, he weird, like why he just sitting and listening to beat? He ain't even trying to write no music, he just listening to it. No, it's kind of soothing in some type of way. I don't know, like that's how it is for me though. Like I sit there, and it don't even matter what kind of beat it is. I just really like appreciate the instruments. You feel me? Like people don't think about like that's what a beat is basically. It's instruments. Like you feel me? You hearing a guitar, drums. You feel me? Like you said, 808s, all different type of stuff that's entwined all together to make the beat. So it's like that's cold though.
Yeah. And then plus when you be listening, you be spazzing in your head, you be going down, bro. Like,
of course.
Man, like it's a process sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You know, cause it's sometimes you don't want to write, but then you might have to, you know what I'm saying, to copyright your stuff later on. But at the end of the day, like when you got that stuff off the dome, it's like that's how you know you got it for real. So that's how I do it.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie, you definitely got a point though, cause sometimes I can't just go and then sometimes I gotta write. But most of the times, like lately it's been like that though. Like lately I've been just really trying to just go at it, you feel me? Just like go. Cause it be like, you ever had that feeling like you would start and you would hear a song and And then like, well, matter of fact, you'll hear a beat for that first time, and then you'll be like, you'll snap like in your
bro,
head.
I swear to
And
God,
you'll just be saying all type of stuff, but then when you go back and you try to do it again, you be like, nah, it ain't
hitting the same. Nah,
you
bro.
be like, nah, man, the vibe ain't even that no more. So it'd be like, man, you gotta go when you go.
Bro. And it be at the wrong times too. You be either in the bed, almost about to go to sleep, or you be at work. You came in, you know what I'm saying? You like, how can I write this? I'd be disappointed. Bro.
You done said all type of crazy stuff. You be like, man, like I come up with that, like just off the dome, or it'll be like. It's all type of stuff. Yeah, it's hard being a musician and being an artist. It's definitely hard.
Yeah. I do recommend, like, if you trying to become an upcoming artist, like when you listen to like that first beat and you trying to come up with your own stuff, like find a topic, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, you gotta have something to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like idea and stress relief, I had something to talk about at that time and that moment. But you know, I do mess with, like, you know, the artists that be just like on SoundCloud now, like the underground, like they cold, but I feel like they just be, you know, saying anything low key. And to me it might be anything, but to them it might be something. But it's just, you know, it just be too, you know what I'm saying? But I respect the grind at the same time.
Oh, for sure. For sure. You gotta respect the grind, especially in what we do. You gotta respect the grind. You got to, because in this business, you might be grinding for 10 years, 20 years, and don't never see no money.
Look at Freddie Gibb. Hey.
You might never see no money. You might be rapping for 10, 12, 20 years and never see no money.
Bro, but it all pay off at the end of the, end of the day.
Oh, for sure. It definitely pay off at the end of the day. So like, what's in store? What's in the future for you?
Man, I did a couple collabs with other people, especially like the people that I know from Colombia, and my little homie, I don't want to say his full name, but kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? I did something with him. I'm gonna be dropping that soon. Then I got a little solo joint dropping soon right after that. My bad. But right after that, and then I'm gonna try to work on dropping another EP, like a prequel to my last one. But then, like on the long run, I'm gonna try to like work on like an album, cause you know that's one of my big goals, and I'm trying to like at least drop it before my birthday or after my birthday. But other than that, my solo stuff, my gang, my crew, Mesa Gang, we will be trying to like drop an album. Like I've been focusing on that with them, trying to drop an album, and yeah, just, you know, we just keep coming up with different like ways of how we gonna process and how we gonna move with the album, like change the different songs and stuff like that. So I just, you know, when that album drop, I want people to go crazy. Like I just, you know, cause we came together as brothers, and you know, I love them bros, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when we drop, I wanna go crazy, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. You gotta go crazy though. You definitely gotta represent Bruno too though.
Bro.
Shout out. Matter of fact, while we talking about Bruno, give him a shout out.
Hey, shout out Mondo Beats. He a producer too, fool. And he an engineer too. If you need like a studio session from him, you know, hit him up on IG at Mondo Beats. And shout out my boy Marco. He an artist too. He do a little engineering here and there. But and shout out Intro, man, you know what I'm saying? That's gang them. He a producer, well, he not a producer, he just engineer, but he an artist as well. And when you see us come all together, bro, that's gonna be a scary sight on God, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's gang.
For sure. So like, let's talk. So you rock with basketball in some type of way?
Yeah. I ain't gonna say I'm a basketball enthusiast. I ain't gonna say I'm too crazy. Like I got a homie that be, oh my God, Boston Celtics. He be geek wild. I ain't gonna lie. He be geek wild. But I rock with the Bulls. You know, even though they be taking L's, I rock with the Bulls. I ain't gonna lie. Like I hope they keep DeRozan, because DeRozan been going crazy. Been looking like Michael Jordan with the 45 lately. And you know what I'm saying, I hope we keep Zach too, but it's just, both of them want to be the main, that's the whole thing. But I don't know. But what's your favorite team, gang?
Favorite team? I wouldn't even necessarily say I got a favorite team. I'd say like I got favorite players that I rock with. You feel me? Like I rock with I rock with James Harden.
Okay.
I rock with James Harden because I was rocking with James Harden when he was on the Rockets.
Tight.
I rock with D Rose.
Oh yeah, of course, D Rose. Man, who doesn't rock with D Rose? He's from Chicago,
D
bro.
Rose needs some more plans.
Oh, bro, I support him on the Knicks. I ain't gonna lie. If the Knicks go far, they might get a ring. I'd be happy if they, do that because I'm for Rose, like Jimmy Butler for Rose. You know what I'm saying?
And they probably could have beat Miami.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
They don't,
That would have hurt Jimmy. I ain't gonna lie,
yeah, I don't know why
bro.
they don't be putting Derrick Rose in the
They be
game.
playing with his top, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. But yeah, I rock with James Harden, D Rose, and probably like Kyrie.
Kyrie for sure, man. Kyrie got some cool hands, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like you guys might. Hey, to me the highlights cool, bro. But
Super cool.
I say like I don't have a specific, but like I definitely rock with DeRozan since he got on the Bulls. I ain't gonna lie. I bet not like that, but DB in a little bit. But who else like Jamal Murray now? Like he been going crazy, and who else? Jimmy Butler, of course, and I'm trying to think of somebody else because I know they be going crazy too, and dang, I can't think about nobody else. But them the main people I've been like this season I've been rocking with. But overall, I probably like Tracy McGrady, probably like D-Wade, and a little Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
You named some old players.
Yeah.
If you want to do it like that, I'm gonna go like something like Kobe. You feel me? Something like it's so crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I first started really paying attention to basketball, it was one person that turned me on to basketball. Like watching as far as like team, and that was Ben Gordon when he was playing for the Bulls.
Ben Gordon, crazy.
Cause you growing up in the city, you watching the Bulls, so it's like,
bro.
you feel me? I'm watching Ben Gordon when I was a shorty, so like,
bro.
if we gonna go that route, I go like Kobe, Ben Gordon, you feel me? Something like that.
He went deep with the Ben Gordon. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. He went deep with that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Cause like that's what I grew up watching. Like it was at one point it was Ben Gordon, then that's when it came D Rose, you feel me? And then we kinda
They be sleeping on Joe King. I know some Joe King fans out there.
Still keeping on too. That's what we're doing this time too.
For sure.
So, man, we definitely had a good conversation.
For sure.
Definitely had a good conversation. So, before we get up out of here, just give the people all your social medias and stuff like that so they can follow you before we talk about this last song.
For sure. IG is at Sabo_3K. All platforms is Sabo3000 with $. And yeah, that's I be on IG a lot, so just catch me in there. If y'all wanna collab or do anything, send me anything. My email is in my bio on my Instagram. So yeah.
For sure. So this last song we got from you is called Ruthless, and it's off the Nonchalant Kid EP.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us a little bit about like how it fits that EP, and like just talk about like that song in general too.
I'm gonna just talk about the whole thing, like the process of making that. Like, at first I had came up with like an idea for the EP. It was gonna be like Cloud 9 or something like that, because my favorite number is 9. Even though like you see Luol Deng, we're number 9. I feel like Luol Deng sucks, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I was gonna come out with something like that, but I was like, nah, some tell me like come out with something like you don't care like this. I was working on it on like January, so I'm like, just come out with something like you come into the new year not caring about what people saying about you. So just and how you move and just do what you want to do. So I with the first song on the EP was DGNF with don't get no, you know what I'm saying? I had did that like early January, like I did that on New Year's with my homie. He was on the phone with me, and I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this and put that on the EP. And then Ruthless, I came up with it like for a topic wise, cause the nonchalant is being like ruthless and not caring. So when I was like doing it, I was being ruthless of how I was saying stuff. Like I was connecting it to like not caring. You know what I'm saying? It was like certain ways I was putting, a bar in, how I was saying a verse or something like that. So that's how I came out with Ruthless. And then my favorite song on that is I'm Gone Freestyle. I could have, you know, put it in this one, but I didn't want to because I feel like I'm Gone is like more of a stage song because I feel like I get the crowd interactive with that song. And I'm Gone is one of my favorites, and it's a hook, you know, it grabs people's attention. And I make people, you know, I have people say I'm Gone and say it with me as I say the song. So yeah, but Ruthless, that's all. It was more of a topic thing.
For sure, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get into Ruthless, man, with your boy. You definitely had a great conversation.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Definitely had a great conversation with your boy Sabo 3000, man. But we'll be right back, man, with your boy YTS and Brian Stinson on Fusion Radio.
1, go!
If I'm not from the same cloth, that means that I'm